July 31st, Nashville, Tennessee, as promised. Ric Flair will walk that aisle one more time.
I'm sorry to say, I'm skipping all of TNA. We've just got so much to ask. I didn't write
Hey,
it.
that's quite all right. I'll cover it up. I was teamed with a Cuban, an African American, and a redneck. Then I was teamed with Billy Gunn, my old partner, where we tried to reclaim Lightning in a Bottle. Didn't happen. Some of my greatest promo work was during TNA, though, where I got a lot of time to talk and I kind of got to freestyle. So I had a good time doing that. And then I got fired for drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
There's my TNA run.
Fair enough then. Well, that's a lot encapsulated in what, like nearly 10 years as well. So it's quite good.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, so at the time, I remember the Voodoo King Mafia thing. I won't be talking about TNA. This is going to WWE. And I also remember the RF video shoot, which I loved. And RF video shoots, you know, where they film you in a hotel or whatever, they're normally crap. But you and Billy really put on a show, and it was really, really good. How did the call go when you were brought back to WWE? Was it a Hall of Fame thing first? And did you ever have a heart-to-heart with Vince and Triple H over?
So I had talked to Hunter prior to the 2011 Hall of Fame induction of my father. And so I had talked to him already. That actually question only came up one time when Hunter said to me, "Hey, what was with that VKM stuff?" And I said, "Oh, dude, come on." He said, I'm kidding. And that was that. I don't think Vince ever saw it. I don't think Vince would care to see it. So it wasn't a big deal. It was, and the truth be told, and I told Hunter this over time, dude, I was an active addiction and I needed money and I needed to pay my bills. I would have said I was going to shoot you in the head if they would have let me, you know what I mean? If they'd have told me to. Of course I wouldn't have done that, guys. But I would have done anything. I would have said anything to keep my job. And that's where I was at. Not proud of it, just a fact of my life.
With the producer role, did you have like a short, like not cooling off period? What do you call it? Like an apprenticeship almost as a producer?
Yeah, no, it was. I was a producer there, and I did do for a minute there. It was only me doing the live events, all the live events as the road agent on the live events. So look. But again, active addiction, man, it was all about every day waking up and figuring out how I was going to get high. And then life happens around me. You know what I mean? And that's where I was at in that time period.
So with TNA, you leave that behind, you get clean, you go to WWE, you have a pretty darn stellar career in the office and helping the kids out and the you know, main eventers all the way down to the curtain jerkers, which is probably a derogatory way of saying it, but you know what I mean. What did you find yourself telling wrestlers more than anything else? You just seem to be repeating yourself this one thing that no one ever took on board. Yeah,
slow down. You know what I mean? It sounds like the old man that's bitter and, you know, and it just sounds, but it's slow down, man. Let things register, let things sell things. You don't have to go so fast. And if you slow down, I'll get really good camera angles of your facials and stuff too, and make you a television star. You know what I'm saying? But if you're moving so fast that I can't introduce your face to the viewing audience, then I'm just watching a tennis match and focusing on the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. What percentage of wrestlers did you work with that actually took your advice, and what percentage didn't?
I would say 80% didn't.
Really?
Yeah. And look, I get it, man. I do. I totally get it. I was them 30 years ago. And when Jack Lanza or Chief Jay Strongbow or Pat Patterson or Rene Goulet or Tony Garea, any of the agents during my time, if they told me anything, I thought, well, what does this old man know? You know what I mean? I literally thought that, and I wouldn't say that to their face, but I would go, okay, yeah. And I'd walk away going, yeah, well, right, whatever. And half the thing, 90% of the things they told me all came to be true. And if I would have listened, I would be better off for it. But you got to go through that crap. You know what I mean? Look, I know what I see on TV and I see the car crash. So give me the keys. And that's what the boys are going to do. And they're going to give you that. Every now and then you'll see them tell a good story and slow down and pick a body part. And it's so much more inviting and easy to invest in.
Well, yeah, I was going to say you see about 5 or 6 car crashes a week, really, with wrestling these days. There seems to be quite a lot
yeah.
of being quick.
Yeah. And here's the deal about watching a car crash. It's pretty cool, but I don't know the people in the car crash, or else I would really be upset, or so, you know what I mean? So if I get to know the characters that are in that car crash, maybe I'm more emotionally involved. But you got to give me that opportunity to get to know you. And that's from repetitive television opportunities in a positive light. And it's hard to protect everybody. So you got to pick some and start pushing them, you know?
Yeah.